Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is what I would refer to as a classic case of she can look the parts, but not necessarily play the part. And I'm going to explain to you guys real quick why that is. Make sure y'all stay tuned. What is good? What is good? What is good? Beautiful people. Question, know who I be? Good Dr. Mike TV back again. Once again, you should already know that this one is poised to be an instant classic in the making. If this is by far your first time to the Dr. Mike TV experience, make sure you subscribe and notify. Do all the good things to make yourself well versed in the good content. All my good stuff should be listed in the link in the description area below. You want to get your IPA merch, your single taken, busy collecting stamps, t-shirt, all that merch is listed below this particular YouTube video. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cut through the fluff. I know a lot of y'all have already heard, the things that Travis Hunter's current fiance had to say about him in the past. Now, I took my time with this video because I really wanted to take a differing approach, right? I really wanted to just get it off my chest. I hope you guys stay through to the end, hear what I got to say, and I would love to hear your comments in the comment section below. But I wanted to take my time because I was listening to what everybody else had to say about it, and I can understand and respect their approach, but I also wanted to just see exactly what she was probably saying when that particular video came out, right? So before we get into the hot take of it all, let's look at it from her perspective, right? I do believe that in fairness, we got to give everybody their just due. I don't know how long ago this video was shot, right? But I'm going to go out on the limb and say that this was Travis Hunter before Travis Hunter was Travis Hunter. Before the Heisman, probably before Colorado. I'm not sure of the time frame. Maybe you guys know when the video is recorded, but this was probably Travis Hunter before Travis Hunter was Travis Hunter. And I say that because I think they probably either shot this video or started dating at least around the time that he was in high school. Keep in mind, he was a highly touted prospect. Let's not get it twisted. I believe he was a 5-star recruit. So he was good at what he did. But this is before the NILs and all the money and all that stuff. That's what I want you to keep in mind when I give what my approach is or what I think she was thinking when she made this particular video, right? So when she was going off on her tangent about Travis Hunter not being her type and all of this shit, she was probably saying, I had a lot of guys in my DMs, and out of all the guys that were trying to holler at her, maybe Travis wasn't really her type. And let's be honest, right? If any of you guys out there are married or dating or all that stuff, what are the 100% odds that you being the one approaching the young lady, right? Keep that in mind. You being the one approaching the young lady, what are the odds that it's 100% sure that baby girl was attracted to you, right? Let's just be real. What are the odds that the girl that you talked to was attracted to you? You didn't know where, you just cold approached, whatever it may be, slid in her DMs. What are the odds that she felt the same way about you as a man? Keep in mind, you not Chris Brown or like Trey Songz or any of them motherfucking pretty boy types. But what are the odds that she gonna feel the same way about you? That was what I kind of got when she was saying what she said about Travis. Now, if my wife would have ever done some shit like that, me and her would be together today. Because ain't no way that shit gonna live on the internet for everybody to see and for everybody to critique. You keep in mind, if you ain't fuck with me in the beginning, but I kind of grew on you, that's different, right? And that's kind of what this situation seems to be. But now we see the Travis Hunter of today. And now we see the fiance, not the girlfriend, that Travis Hunter is with today. Same young lady, different position. Travis Hunter, Mr. NIL, Mr. making bank, y'all. This man got a lot of money, right? I want to say he's worth 10, 20 million. I didn't do the Google search on his net worth, but I'm sure you guys know. If you know, comment section below. But my man got money. He got a lot more fame, a lot more notoriety, getting recognized everywhere he goes. People want to take pictures with him, and she can't handle it, right? Let's be honest. We all know why she can't handle it. Okay, let's just call it for what it is. We all know the reason why she cannot handle it. Because his star is here. And her shit, don't get me wrong, I think she's an influencer of some type. I'm not sure because I don't keep up with her. I don't even know her name. I don't even need to apologize for that, but I don't know her name. But let's call it for what it is. Travis Hunter's star is here and continuing to go here. She's here, and I doubt she'll go anywhere. She'll never be on his level ever again in life, ever. No matter what it is that she does, she'll always be Travis Hunter's if he does marry this woman, I pray he doesn't, always be Travis Hunter's wife. Right now, she'll only be known as Travis Hunter fiance, no matter what it is that she's doing, right? We all know this, right? I think that if you pay attention, we all know that this is the trajectory of her life. And what she's starting to understand is nobody's caring for her like they're caring for him. Let's also be real that this is kind of like that Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith. Like I was saying, if you look at this particular situation, it does kind of give me that Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith type vibe, if you feel where I'm coming from, right? Will Smith's star, before he became crazy out of his mind and slapping people and stuff, his star was crazy high, but she was always here. But keep in mind, they were on the same playing field probably when they met, right? They were actor and actress, and her star was just as big as his at the time. And then, you know, you see where it came from. So then the jealousy crept in, and you start to see she probably started feeling away. And then we see the type of antics that have taken place since then, right? That have kind of just, in my personal opinion, tarnished Will Smith's shine in so many different ways because he was doing so much to please his young lady. It's just crazy, right? So I see that being the same situation, even though they're in two different playing fields, right? Sports, and she's kind of in the influencer space, even though he is an influencer in his own right. So we see all of this happening. We see all this unfolding. We see she's starting to, you know, exhibit some jealousy and starting to be all huffy and puffy and being angry because he's taking pictures with people and young ladies, let's be honest, you know, and he's doing all this, that, and the other, and people are starting to just, or at least she is starting to feel away, and people are starting to see it, and people are starting to react to it because she's over here losing her shit over things that personally it's not worth her losing her shit over, right? If that makes sense. All right, so getting back to what I told you guys in the beginning of this video, this is where I'm going to go ahead and get to the nitty gritty of it all. What I believe has happened is Travis Hunter found a young lady that looked like she could play the part or fulfill the role, but she looked the part, but she can't fulfill the role or the part. And what I mean by that is she looks like everything Travis Hunter has probably wanted in his life, everything that he could have ever desired in his life. You probably just want him a nice little Latina young lady. It is what it is. But deep down inside, if we just strip her of all of that looks and everything, she is nothing more than just your everyday average woman from the West. Westernized young lady, right? You see, a lot of people don't understand it, but there's a big difference between dating like my wife, who is Filipino, or Filipino, whatever you want to call it, from the Philippines, and dating a Filipino who grew up in the United States, in California or someplace like that. It's a big difference, ladies and gentlemen, an extremely big difference. It's not that they're Filipino American, and I'm just using this as an example, but they're a Filipino that grew up in the United States. So they're going to adopt, they're going to adjust, and they're going to adapt to Western ways, no matter how you slice it. You understand? So if she grew up here, and I'm assuming that she grew up here, maybe her parents or whoever she was from grew up somewhere, Latin America, you know, wherever, because I'm not sure. She just looked like that. Maybe she's something else. But if she grew up somewhere like that, or her parents grew up somewhere like that, that's completely different. And you want to know why it's completely different? Because she adapted to this, what we know here, stateside. But you understand the culture, the way of being, things like that. In the foreign country is a whole lot different, right? So she's going to look the part, but play the part of a young lady that grew up right here. And what tends to happen is you thought that you were going to get what you heard other people getting from their particular young ladies that may have had a young lady that come from certain parts of the world outside of the United States, but you end up just getting a regular young lady born and raised right here in the good old United States of America, known as the Western world. And so you're going to get the attitude. Not saying that you're not going to get the attitude with the young ladies from overseas, but it's going to be for different reasons, right? But you're going to get the attitude, and you're going to get this sense of entitlement to you, this, that, and the other. And it's going to be too much for her. And there's going to come a tipping point. And we all know this tipping point is going to come. A matter of when, we don't know. But there's going to become a tipping point where she's not going to be able to handle this shit. I'm going to be honest. What's going to happen is, like I said before, she's going to be Travis Hunter's girlfriend, Travis Hunter's fiance, Travis Hunter's wife. She can't take that. She wants her own respect, her own star in her own right. But at the same time, ladies, don't take this the wrong way, but she gonna get older. And maybe she not gonna be as pretty as she once was when she this age. And she's gonna probably start to feel away. and nobody's gonna be giving her attention like that. And then she's gonna realize her man is still getting a hell of a lot of attention, because for some reason, no matter how old we get as men, we still seem to be attracted or attractive to somebody. Not saying not toot my own horn, but you get it. Like, even though most guys get older, for some reason, there's still some ladies out there that find that man to be attractive. And sometimes when young ladies age, sometimes it's not always gracefully, and sometimes when they do, not always the way in which they want to. They gotta try to hold on to that youth for as long as they can, and when they can, there's a whole meltdown that comes with it. And I kind of see this being something that could be an issue for him down the line if they choose to say I do. But going back to the idea that she looks the part but can't play the part, there is a video that I came across that I love so much, and it feels like, whether this video is false or not, it just feels like this young lady is passionate about her man's in it, right? And I'm gonna show it to you real quick, and I want you to watch it.
Mama, this is muscle. I have a muscle boyfriend, you see? How he young and handsome, nice and gentle. He has good flavor. Yes, sweeter than mango. Yeah, that's why I love
Sugar
him.
Plum?
That's your name now, Sugar Plum.
You see, this type of shit, this type of reaction is somewhat what you can expect to get when you date women overseas. There seems to be a different type of appreciation for you. Well, black, white, or indifferent. That's not really a race thing, but there seems to be an appreciation of foreign men when they come to these countries. And it's just not the same that he's getting from his young lady, speaking on Travis Hunter, that he could have gotten if he probably dated a young lady in these particular countries, right? Places where maybe his name is not well known, right? Maybe his name is not ringing in everybody's ear as the highly touted recruit, probably an NFL future, first round draft pick, millions of dollars in the bank. You just Travis Hunter. You just a young African-American man looking to find you a beautiful Hispanic young lady in these foreign countries. And you go out there, and I promise you, it would have been completely different. He probably could have found a young lady that looked just like the one he had, but he just had to bag that one because it was convenient, right? It was already here. And he's probably not even thinking about that passport brother in life. I just wish that he was, because I think that he probably would have had a far better experience, and I'm going through a far better experience than the one that he's going through now. Especially when every time you go out, you have to defend your girlfriend on everything. Fiancé. You got to defend her on all of her responses, on everything that she does. And at some point, that's going to become tiring. It's going to become exhausting. And like in the previous video that I saw, people going to use that against you. I'm going to tell you right now, if I know that that gets to you and I'm your opponent, or we're oppositions, and, me and you having a conversation on the field and we going back and forth, we jawing, I'm going to say some slick shit like, your girl want to be with Anthony Edwards or some shit, or your girl didn't even want to fuck with you in the beginning of shit. And I look at you, man, you think she fucking with you because she really want to be with you? Nah, bro, she just wants you for your money, right? And you're gonna probably instill that shit. And a lot of people are gonna probably keep saying the same thing until it gets to a boiling point, right? So anything to take a person off their game, how dirty you plan to play, I don't see people not utilizing that to their advantage, right? To try to get under his skin. He should expect it to come. But if he's not expecting it, well, then guess what? It could definitely take him off of his game. And this is a young man who has a lot to go for, and he's not even an NFL draft pick just yet. So there's a lot that he has to deal with in the future. And I just pray that he doesn't allow it to get to him. But also I pray that my man makes the best decision for him in his life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time, effort, and energy. If you guys feel different, if you feel like, boo thing, this girl, she fine, bro. She all right, man. She fine as hell, man. Travis Hunter got him a keeper, bro. Man, he don't need to date them foreign women, man. He don't need to go all the way overseas to get him a beautiful woman. He got him right now. He got him a beautiful Latina Hispanic queen right now. If you feel that way, let me know in the comment section below. If you feel like, man, Travis Hunter just need to be a single man throughout the duration of his life until something comes through, because this don't seem like the play for him. If you guys feel that way, let me know in the comment section as well. It's been a good night, man. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Knock us out. Peace.